Welcome, welcome to my live stream. We got improv as well and all sorts of hell. If you'll join us for some fun and games, it's Glad Hatter's best damn live stream you'll ever come across it. Cause I'm the shit, I'm telling you. I got a little bitty potluck party of coffee. Give us a cup of tea. Welcome to the live stream, everybody. I'm happy to say that I got 314 subscribers, and it's all thanks to you guys that keeps on encouraging me to keep on doing what I'm doing, and I want to encourage you guys to keep on doing what you're doing, whatever it might be, whether if you're the cashier register or if you're a narrator yourself. You can be you can be the best damn cash register personnel or the best damn narrator you can be. All you gotta do is believe in yourself. I believe in you, so start believing in yourself. What we have for tonight is, like always, a bunch of random shit. I don't know exactly what's gonna go down, but it's gonna be completely random. We got some special guests, as always, and who knows, this might last for about 5 hours, 7 hours, or just like 15 minutes due to like cramps or something like that. I don't know. I'm drinking coffee right now, so there's a probability that I might get diarrhea in the middle of this live stream. Ah, oh yeah. I'm sorry about that. I don't mean to be all creepy. It's my job to be creepy. What the hell am I talking about? All right. So I hope everyone enjoyed the narration that I uploaded earlier this week of The Boy with No Birthday. It took me a while to get it started, or have the courage to get it started, because it's been something I've been wanting to do for a year, actually. I've been kind of iffy about doing it because I was afraid that there might be someone be like, "Oh, this isn't creepy pasta. What the hell?" But yeah, if you've been a fan of mine and actually watched some of the stuff I did, you can know I've already told everyone that I'm not just going to do creepy pastas exclusively. I like to do like whatever. I mean, like if there's a romance that you guys know that is narratable, then feel free to send that over to my way. I feel like narrating some inspirational kind of stuffs, and oh, funny stories or whatever you have in mind. I'll probably read it, and if it's good, I'll narrate it. Let's see. But someone messaged me. All right. So, if you had to be anything in the world, if you have to be anything, if you can be anything in the world, what would it be? Go ahead and comment in the sections below. I would like to be a superhero that's able to produce spaghetti whenever he wants, because spaghetti's pretty fucking awesome. I mean, I love spaghetti. Spaghetti, all the nom nom nomin and comma comma common. I don't know what comma comma common means. Comma 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 chameleon. So, my favorite anime in the world. Just in case you guys are wondering, I know you didn't ask, but fuck you. My favorite anime in the world is Elfen Lied and Angel Beats. I recommend you, two viewers, to watch those animes because those are the greatest animes I've ever seen. Elfen Lied captures the true tragedy in pure innocence. It captures well, actually, it's really gory and it has a lot of nudity, but beside that, it is really touching and just straight up. How can I put this? Elfen Lied is a story that must be seen by all anime lovers, if not everyone in the world. Angel Beats will have you guessing until the very end. It's a very good uh, romantic-ish, mystery-ish kind of thing. If you like romance, then that's up your alley. If you like mysteries, then Angel Beats is up your alley as well. But just be prepared. Elfin Lied will make you cry if you're very tender-hearted, and so will Angel Beats. I remember crying my ass off like a little bitty baby whenever I watched the ending of Angel Beats. I was just like, how could this end this way? Why? But no. Yeah, 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 there you go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So bad. That's my thoughts about anime. Furthermore, since I'm talking about anime for no damn reason, I'm getting sick and tired of animes that is throwing characters and throwing storylines and throwing plot lines, and for no damn reason. Let me explain. Let me explain. Like, all right. Here a couple of weeks ago, I finally found an anime that I am like willing to watch that all the way through the end, and it's very well written. It gives a why that the viewer should view the anime from the beginning till end. I'm not going to give out the name of it just yet because it might be end up crap by the end of the anime. But the first 3 episodes already gives you like a why you should follow the anime. It gives like a little bit of character building, and one of these, and like all the anime characters actually, it actually writes and actually builds chemistry. Unlike the 5 other animes that I try to come across of to try to follow, like the first episode, you're supposed to know that this guy's Australian, this lady is in love with the antagonist, this antagonist is a narcissistic person asshole. There's like all these ghosts floating around. There's all these EVP recordings. There's a ghost hunt going around. There's all these freaking like like there's so much crap that they thrown in the anime in the first episode without even building up characters or building up chemistry, or even have a why that the viewer should follow it all the way till the end. Besides, it's a scary horror anime that has mysteries and has ghosts and it has all these. I don't like it because it doesn't have a why that I should follow it. It just throws literally 10 anime characters in the first episode and you're supposed to like them. That's what I do not like in animes or in any kind of movie, any kind of show, or any kind of things like that. Now, yeah. If you like any animes or have any animes that you think that has the same sort of feel to it, or if you have some movies that you think is complete crap and you want to rant about it, feel free to comment down below in the crap box. You know what to do, man. Yeah, all right. We're gonna have some guests, and I'm going to guesstimate which one that I'm going to give out first. You know what? Let's give out this person first. All right. We're gonna have Madison Carter joining in. You should subscribe to her channel. She's a brilliant singer, in my opinion, and yeah, she's the shit. I'm telling you. Yeah. So, uh, my day. My day has been waking up, downloading some anime songs so I can sleep better at night, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, I actually download songs and listen to every night anime songs or violin music or cello music or piano music, whichever I want to listen to that might make me fall asleep easier because I've been really having some trouble sleeping in the past. Or not in the past, like now, for a matter of fact. But yeah, we have some special guests joining in. The randomness will start very, very, very soon. Holy
I'm
shit.
hijacking this shit. Sorry.
Why you do this to me? I didn't even do it to you. I don't do that on your live stream, you son of a bitch. Why you gotta do that to me? I'm going home. No. I am home. I can't go anywhere else except for here. I'm trapped. This fucking one was down. How you guys doing?
We're doing good. Pretty good.
So, who would like to start? Who's on for your channel in the future, or projects, or people's on other people's channels, or something like that?
You wanna go first, Madison?
Yeah, sure. Been writing stories lately for people and stuff.
That's cool.
Probably just more sex creepypastas.
No, no.
What about you, Jonah? Jonah Hill.
Probably just more sex creepypastas again. That's what I was
Ah,
saying for myself anyway, but
But you can't write sexy, creepy pastas. You're only
Yeah, you
12 years
can.
old.
I'm touching fire. I'm touching fire. I'm a magician.
So that's
No,
only
probably just more
16.
creepypastas and stuff like that.
And I guess you're also now 12, so.
Yeah, I'm not 12, I'm 13. God damn it.
Oh, big difference there, big boy. No.
Here's the thing with you is that you have to be mistaken for 12. I get mistaken for like 17 and 20, and it scares me.
Why? How old are you?
I'm Jonah's age. I'm 13.
Jesus Christ, really? I didn't know that. I
Yeah.
thought, oh, okay then. Congratulations on being 12 years old. Not everybody can be 12 years old simultaneously. I don't
Well, alright
know.
then.
Exactly. I'm 21, so ha 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 ha. Da 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 da. Just dancing with my shoes. I don't know.
Hatter can drink alcohol.
I
I'm
can drink
actually
chocolate
drinking
milk.
a-
I'm just kidding.
I'm actually drinking a lot of coffee, so I might be all like jittery and hyper and stuff like that. Actually, I've already been on Jonah Hall's channel drunk, so you can check that out. Actually, I
Guys,
think
you
this.
know what we should do?
Cross promo.
We should
What?
make an entire video of us reacting to watching Insidious 2.
I don't know what that is.
I love horror movies,
It's
so
a
I wouldn't
movie.
react to it.
Oh, it's the movie? Oh. Oh, I remember seeing it on Netflix, but I don't know what it is. Is it bad or good?
I have no idea.
Oh, then why you mention it?
But I think it's good. I mean, I think people liked it.
What,
I think it got good reviews.
Here's the question. Is the critics giving it compliments, or is the people giving it compliments?
Let me look it up.
As far as I'm concerned, critics are dead. That isn't like a, nostalgia critic and cinema snob, or...
Critics pretty much hate everything now.
Well, not true.
Sure.
I mean, they sell, I don't know, it's kind of like... It feels like they're paying the critics to compliment good things about the movie.
They're just
Well-
paying them in general, so.
The movie, like, on IMDb got 6.7 stars. That's pretty good. Not the
Alright.
best, but it's pretty good.
As far as I'm concerned, music critics are just quit, I think.
Uh,
I highly believe it. They just up and left because, hell, you listen to the crap on the radio? It's
nah.
like crap.
So you're gonna add what's his face?
Yes, I will.
I sent him the link.
Which one? A.
Bucket.
Since it's in alphabetical order, I'll add CPR.
I sent Bucket the link already.
You're
Oh,
adding
well.
CPR?
Well, thanks a lot. Yeah, he needs to give me some mouth-to-mouth. I need
Oh.
my breath back. I can't breathe without my friends. There, done sent the guys the link. Did you already send Dimension Bucket the thingy, bajaga?
Yeah.
Alright. Oh my god, I'm getting all hyper. I
Dude,
can
what
feel
the
my...
poop?
What? What?
Dude,
What did I do?
Ace of Scars is like shooting out the freaking window with views. Golly, dude, this guy's awesome.
I don't know what you're talking about, but oh well. Hey, Bucket!
Hello, Dimension Bucket.
Hello.
Hi, Bucket. How you doing? It's been a long time since
Am I
I've
audible?
been...
Wait, can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jonah, no.
No,
this
no,
is being a
Jonah.
bit, this is being a bit odd. Let's see.
Jonah, no.
Don't get antsy, Jonah Hall. Hill.
Jonah, no.
Jonah something.
Jonah Sajet. I don't know.
God damn it, Jonah.
Okay, I'm done. I'm done.
Penis!
Good, you should be.
One more.
Oh, come on, Jonah. You already said. Am I gonna have to kick a bitch?
Okay, I'm done. I finished. I'm.
Come going. You're gonna run off all the viewers. I've
That
earned
wasn't me.
so. It took me so much time and effort to get these 2 viewers to watch us. Now you're gonna run them off. Now how do you feel about that?
Wouldn't that mean that like we would have to leave?
Kinda, yeah.
I guess I don't know. This is the people's live stream.
Oh, you know what, Jonah? This is actually the first successful live stream we've been in together because the last time did not go well.
For the people, by the people, to the people.
Power to the people. Hey,
I don't think that was even right by like any means.
So,
Not
Beckett,
really.
what are you planning on doing with your channel in the future cases? Any big projects?
What's going on?
Got any big projects for your channel in the
Any big
later
projects? Honestly, I mean, I have a few videos coming out, but I mean, there isn't anything too huge going on. I mean, every Thursday I'm putting up Midnight Cassette. That's a lot of fun, and by that it means a lot of stress, but it's fun.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun, and little bit of news coming up for that actually. I'm working on getting some T-shirts made for Midnight Cassette, so
Sweet.
I
That's
shall buy
awesome.
30.
Well, I bow my head to you, good sir.
There. Well, you don't want to lose those hats though, so.
Alright. Is someone already sent the link to CPI, or is he
Oh,
not
I'll send it.
joining?
It's fine.
I've already sent it to him. He might be busy or something. He might join the live stream and be like, "What the fuck do you guys want? Jeez!"
That's what it usually does, so.
Probably. So-
Can't you tell I'm trying to fap over here? Can leave me alone.
No, last night it was because I'm watching TV.
I'm trying to fap over here. Leave me alone. Can a man get some peace while he's masturbating? Gah!
God!
Oh, okay, he said hold on, he's gonna join.
Alright. So, you guys want to start these games now or later, or want to do improv, or...
There is games.
There's the
Yeah. We
Is
the
there punch?
Well,
Is there chocolate?
We have the improv game where we set a scene out for
We should do
whomever
that.
randomly.
He said he might join in about half an hour.
Huh?
He said he's gonna join in about half an hour.
Half an hour? Oh, okay.
Like
we should
8:30.
be still on by then. Alright. So, improv game or the word game?
Weird one. Go ahead.
I think we should do a hoedown. No, I'm kidding.
A hoedown?
Oh,
A hoedown? A hoedown. Alright, let's do that. Alright, let's... Ripping off everything from
I
who's
think I think if we were to actually legitimately do a hoedown, I think the lag would be pretty bad, but it'd
That'd
be
be
funny
funny.
to see how horribly it goes.
Let me see. Hold on. I'm looking up some games you could play.
Oh, we're not gonna play video games. We're just gonna play...
Well, not like games. I mean like over the call.
Alright.
We could play Essence.
What's that?
Never mind.
Let's play
Uh,
Crash Spells.
Say what now?
Which-
Wow.
You have a piano with you, man? I love piano.
Yeah,
That's me,
I have a
Yuji.
piano. I make music. That's my thing.
Do you know Dear You from Higurashi?
No.
You should learn it. It's a beautiful song. If you 3 viewers don't know who the Higurashi Dear You is, then you should look it up. It's a very good song. Despite the song is from an anime that features very gory death scenes and where everyone gets killed in every 5 episode intervals, it's a very beautiful song.
I'll be right back, guys.
Other than the fact that, no, it's fine.
If there's anything I've done with my music, I've actually made a lot of jingles for people.
Quick, make a Glad Hatter jingle.
Okay, Glad Hatter jingle. You want any specific mood? Anything you going for?
Glad Hatter is coming to town. Ripping off Santa Claus is coming to town.
I was more okay. So you want it to be like Christmassy?
But
That's what I was actually thinking too.
I can. Here, I'll try and make something. Let's see.
Nice. I love it. Send that MP3 to me right now.
I'll make you something. I'm trying to. I've done yeah, but I have done jingles for people.
Nice, nice.
Yes.
So are we gonna have background music for our games like you did in the last?
Hey, just play me, Yuji. This is.
Or just play like 2 notes all the way through the freaking song or something. Like dum 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 dum.
Oh, actually, I could play some circusy stuff. I don't know.
There we go. Welcome everybody to the Circuit Delay where we fly. And we have peanuts.
Seems
Do you
legit.
like peanuts? We all love peanuts. Peanuts for life.
Shrek is love. Shrek is life.
No, no,
No, no. That almost killed my career. I think it pretty much killed the Shrek franchise for every little child that adored Shrek growing up and then coming across that crap.
Yeah, no, it was no.
I'm pretty sure it scarred a lot of people. As of me, yeah. I'm pretty sad. No, I don't know what I'm talking about. So, you want to go ahead and do a trio, which is it? You guys call it improv scenes or the word game or the sentence game? Or
What's the sentence game thing?
it's pretty much like the word game except
I think we should do the phone game.
Yes.
what's that?
Okay.
I just threw up
Okay.
a little bit in my mouth. That was nasty.
The phone game. What you do is you reenact the Who's Phone story, but after the line "Whose phone" is said, you basically roleplay off of that. It gets pretty interesting. I promise. No, not really. You'll probably die. Probably the
Back.
brain will implode at the amount of stupidity that will ensue.
I still don't get how it goes.
Sounds good.
Won't you two demonstrate for me so I can get the feel of it?
God.
Bucket and Madison Carter is going to play the phone game.
No, why not?
I don't know.
Jonah,
We should play
do-
Truth or
Jonah?
Dare. We should play Truth or Dare.
That one sounds
Truth or-
fun.
That
But
one's-
people won't be able to see us if we do dares.
We could turn on our webcams.
Alright, let me get my rainbow hat on. Alright, I got my
Rainbow hat?
rainbow.
Do you
My
got your bucket
rainbow
on your
hat.
head? Dimension bucket.
I mean, I could pull a
Actually,
beanie over my
believe it or not-
face, but that wouldn't work much.
Believe it or
Alright,
not, I actually
so-
don't have a bucket costume yet. I've actually, the only time I've ever made an appearance on video, I actually look nothing like the bucket guy. I actually look like a weird bird.
So, it's decided. A couple of rounds of Truth or Dare.
Alright.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Wait, does me going first mean that I'm asking
You ask
guys
someone.
first?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright. Okay, then, Madison, Truth or Dare?
Truth.
Is it true that you did not have sexual relations with that woman?
What?
Oh, scratch. Okay, I take it back, I take it back, I take it back.
Out.
I had to throw a Bill Clinton joke in there somewhere. Alright,
Oh.
truth. Alright, truth. Let me think. Have you ever peed your pants?
No.
Damn. Your turn.
Liar.
Bucket, truth or dare?
I don't know. Well, okay, truth. Truth it is.
What is the worst thing you've ever said during a podcast
Oh my god.
that you've edited out?
That I've edited out. Well, of
That you've
course.
edited out.
Of course.
Yeah, totally, of
Well,
course.
actually, there was something that didn't get edited out, but I'll get to that in a second. There was the worst thing I've ever said. I actually probably don't remember it, but actually, okay. I actually feel comfortable saying this one because it's the only thing I can remember, and I didn't even originally come up with the idea. So basically, we were recording an episode of the Dimension Bucket podcast, and I can't remember what we were talking about, but
Wait, was it the one I was in, or was it a different one?
huh?
Was it the one I was there for, or a different one? Because I know that Barnabas, Moose, and I were there for one.
Oh,
Was it a
no,
different
no, no,
one?
no. This was like episode 0. Like, this was
okay.
like one of the first episodes. And I remember doing what was just like, once again, I can't remember the context of this, but Doom was like, diabetes, 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 fat man.
Wow.
And afterwards, after we recorded that, I'm like, dude, I think we should edit that out. I think that was a bad idea on your end. And he's like, no, 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 you just keep it in. It's funny. And I'm like, I don't know, man. And so I cut it out. And he got kind of angry with me, but I I don't feel so bad about it now because he said, dude, it's fine because, I have a family member who's suffering from that condition, so I can make all those jokes. I'm like, well, okay, fine. So I don't feel so bad telling people about it, but yeah, that was one thing that got cut out.
I can't begin to tell you how many things that should have been cut out from this live stream, but still is on. I'm gonna tell you guys. All right, Bucket, it's your turn.
Jonah.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Maybe dare.
I dare you to lick the bottom of your shoe.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh.
Let's do it.
Snap.
Let's do it.
Oh, criddle friddle.
Hold on. I gotta get a mask. Hold on. I'll be right back.
You're just gonna see a tongue emerge from the mask.
I know.
Oh my god, that's gotta be creepy.
Wet.
Part of me wonders if he's thinking through this properly. Just think about that for a second. He's gonna like try and figure this out while he's doing it. Like, wait.
He seems like, all right, guys, I'm gonna lick a shoe, and then he like lifts up like a He turns on his camera and like lifts up a sandal, which has never been used.
Oh my god.
That's gonna completely destroy the original intentions of that dare.
Or like have a shoe.
No, you said the
and
bottom of your shoe. You specified.
Have-
Okay, I just gotta
Get
grab
a
my
sh-
shoe.
Or if he gets a shoe and forgets that he stepped in dog poop earlier.
It's gonna taste nice and ripe. By the way, if you get sick from this, Jonah, even I don't know if you can hear me, but if
He's like, I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm making a contract right now.
yeah, I hold no responsibility if your head implodes while doing this.
All right, guys, I'm ready.
Did you have underwear over your head?
You said you were gonna grab a mask.
Got a Sperry right here. Some nice blue Sperry's. Oh, let's get the show on the road.
Oh God.
Can you see it? My face? I don't even know.
No.
Yeah.
Is that
All
just a pair of jeans?
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
I did it.
Lies.
I didn't show you. It didn't show it to you. The camera wasn't on you.
You gotta show some tongue
I'm
on
back.
shoe action.
Okay, was it believable? Because I did it.
No.
No.
You didn't see it?
Oh.
You're a horrible liar, Jonah.
Well,
you
you
have to you have to make noise while you're doing it.
God.
Yeah, that's just gonna justify everything.
All right.
Only because the camera will be on you. So Dare, you have to make noise while you do the dare.
Alright, am I in frame?
Yeah, just keep on making noise.
Yeah.
Okay, close enough. Close enough.
It just looks like you just sniffed it.
It does.
Well, I'm not looking at my shoe anymore, okay?
Alright, Joe.
Peer
Alright,
pressure's
Jonah.
bad.
Alright, Jonah, your turn.
Don't do it.
Alright.
I reserve
Alright.
the right. I reserve.
Yeah, me too.
Glad Hatter.
No, FYI, no dares of sexual content.
Lick my butt. Alright, Glad Hatter. Dare. I mean, Glad Hatter, I choose you.
Like a Pokemon. How do I choose you?
He just throws a hat on the ground and he like hops out.
That's my character. Yeah. Alright.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey.
Alright, since you did one,
Hello, my honey. Hello, my rock time guy.
dare.
Dare?
I'm gonna do a dare.
Alright.
Go for it.
I gotta think really quick. This is gonna be elaborate.
Elaborate.
Here, baby
You're gonna, like,
Jesus,
make
this
him-
is gonna be elaborate.
It's gonna be a Rube Goldberg machine, isn't it? It's gonna be...
Oh my god.
Okay, give me, alright.
Put a marble onto the piece of paper. The piece of paper will then ricochet on top of this, causing this to swing over and slam into this, which will cause a puppy to fart, and then
Alright.
the marble will shoot out of the...
Alright,
Why a puppy?
I dare you to eat 3 tablespoons of salt.
3 tablespoons of salt. Alright. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get the salt.
Oh my god, he's gonna do it.
I'll be right back, guys.
Can't you die of
No,
Overdose
not 3
station.
tablespoons of salt.
Not if he tries to breathe it in, then that's a problem. But I think if you just eat it, that's just gonna.
No, I
taste
think
like
he'd die of dehydration if he didn't drink something directly afterwards.
You wouldn't die of dehydration. You just.
Eventually he would.
Well, yeah. If
Well,
you didn't.
yeah, if
drink
you're saying like 5 days or something, yeah.
No, I don't know, like an hour afterwards. If he still didn't, yeah, that'd be bad.
No,
I don't know. Okay, I guess he's going to get the salt. Yes.
If he dies, we're not responsible for it.
Yeah.
We just aided him on.
I seriously hope this doesn't get out of hand. God damn.
You just joined a live stream with 2 children and that dude.
Just to let everybody know,
And you're
here's,
just seriously hoping.
if anybody wants to use this, I have lighter fluid. I will drink it.
Oh
I'm
no!
just kidding.
No!
Salt,
No,
salt,
bad Jonah,
salt.
bad Jonah,
We got all
no.
kinds of salt every night and day.
He's gonna look
Oh.
back at this and think, what the heck?
Wait.
You're gonna look back at like 42 and depressed and be like, what?
Exactly.
He's going to eat that that's
No,
like a pixie stick. It's like,
I'm gonna be like, oh, those were the years.
those
I
were
wouldn't
the
doubt it if
years.
I'm 40.
in my day.
I wouldn't doubt it if I'm 40. I'd still be doing this channel.
Mm.
I'd be still doing these live streams. Like,
You know,
hey,
the sad thing is I completely can see that happening. That's the sad thing.
He's
That
gonna be
isn't
80 years
sad,
old.
though.
80-year-old gladiator.
His hat's
Fine.
like all like has holes in it, is all messed up.
What?
No, like by the time you're 80.
Alright. Salt and tablespoon. Try not to. Alright.
Oh my god.
3.
3.
That's before. Oh, it's getting on my computer.
Oh no.
Not your
Alright.
computer.
That's salt. Oh, believe it's iodized salt, motherfuckers.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna end up laughing my ass off by the end of the stream.
Oh god.
Do I sound better?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. What?
Yeah, Bucket, you sound better.
Oh, I do? Okay, good.
How did you do that?
How are you still conscious?
On the left channel, and the right channel, on the left. Does that work?
Yeah.
How do you sound so good, Bucket? Do you have like a freaking radio microphone?
And then Hatter's just back there dying while we're talking about microphones.
Swallow it.
Ah!
Oh no.
Okay, you only have 2 more to
This
go.
is a horrible idea.
Oh,
It's
I know, that's why I'm not choosing Dare.
I'm about like shaking. Ah!
Dude, you have a drink, right?
No. I
Dude,
forgot.
diet dehydration.
Go,
Be
go,
going something.
go, go, go.
Jonah, you.
Oh. Ah. Ah.
I have a feeling these next 2, we're just gonna end up talking about something else while he's sitting back there dying in pain.
I'm about to puke. Oh God.
So how about that weather we're having?
No, no, no.
You're not gonna do
Fuck
it?
that. I fail. I'm out.
Oh my god.
Who's next?
It's Glad's turn.
Darn.
Yeah, what kind of mic do you have, Dimension Bucket?
Bucket.
I think he's AFK.
Hardcore.
Okay.
Heavy metal. Shit penis. Oh God. No. I need to clean this shit up now.
You have to pick someone.
Everywhere.
Hey, Hatter, it's your turn. It's your turn.
It's your turn.
Be a bunch of guys' business. I'll say the next day. Oh my
And Hatter
God.
just gonna be like back-to-back dares. I can sense it. DB, we can't hear you.
Oh my God.
I don't know if you're talking.
Bucket, say words. Well, he's gone.
I'm not sure if his Wi-Fi dropped out or something.
I don't think so.
And
Yep,
and
that's
that
loud.
is why we do not and that is why we do not mess around with the stereo settings.
Dude, you sound so good. What kind of microphone do you have?
I have an Audio Technica AT23. It's a mono microphone that it's an XLR microphone, so you have to have an audio interface and USB and all that stuff. But then this microphone I'm using right now it's not as good as that microphone. This is the Blue Yeti.
Oh, you just sound like overall really good though.
It sounds
Yeah.
like magic.
It's really good for lifestyle. Well, what you do, you go to your settings and you can set your settings from voice to studio, and it'll actually sound better.
Oh, sweet.
Ow, my stomach hurts.
Glad it's your turn. It's your turn.
Jonah.
I see how it is.
What do you want me to do?
You didn't say dare.
Do you have pepper at your house?
Yep.
Oh my God.
Eat a tablespoon of pepper.
Alright, I'm doing it. I'll be right back. I gotta go grab the pepper.
Bucket, I know exactly how this is gonna turn out.
Oh God.
This is just gonna be Jonah and Hatter going at it, and then we're just gonna choose truth every time. I'm right. I know I am.
Oh God.
Are you okay?
Here's your new host. Her name is Kat. She's gonna be the new host for the evening. For this shit. Ugh. Ow. Ouch.
Are you okay?
No. Ow. Oh God.
Alright, so I'm back. Got a
Would you
nice hefty spoon.
turn on your fucking camera?
Got me a Coca-Cola right here.
No drinks.
Yes,
wait,
sure.
Jonah,
What?
the carbonation is gonna make it worse.
Probably. This is still live, right?
Yeah.
I'm not
Of
doing
course.
this if it's not live. Alright. I'm gonna get my mask back on.
For the sake of entertainment, you're doing it.
By the way, my mask is just a brand new pair of shorts. I don't use that shit. Alright. Hold on. God dang it. Why am I doing this to myself? Whoa. Hello,
We
Rowan.
have a friend.
Hey, person, how's it going, cat? Just watching Jonah eat pepper.
Hey! I'm gonna step outside because I gotta fill it with pepper, the spoon. Wait,
You guys can hear me, right?
Yes.
here's the pepper, just to show everybody. Here's my spoon.
Get on with it.
What are you making?
He's
gonna-
getting revenge on Jonah for ruining his stomach.
He
With
made,
salt.
he made me eat salt, so I'm making him eat salt.
And then Dimension Bucket and I are just gonna sit back and watch and laugh.
Okay, am I audible now?
Yes.
I just sent out a message to some friends saying doing stupid shit.
Basically what we are doing.
Basically.
I mean, they are. And then we're just saying truth every time for safety reasons.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Alright. Here's my pepper.
Oh no.
Can you see it?
This is not good. This is not
Tilt
good,
your head up.
guys.
Tilt your head up. Tilt
This
your
is
head
this
up.
is no. This is a bad idea.
What are you
No,
doing?
don't say anything.
Alright.
Tilt your head up.
What's happened?
So the camera can see.
Someone give me a
Alright.
pep talk.
Jonah,
Do
you
it.
got this. You
A
got this.
pepper talk?
Give me a pepper talk. I need a countdown.
1.
10.
1.
599.
Give me
598.
3, 2.
Huh. Interesting.
And now they're both dead. This is a
So
horrible
cat.
idea.
Hey, cat, what you gonna do with your channel? Is Cat's microphone muted?
No.
Oh,
God, I don't think we've met before, have we?
What are you gonna do in the future with the channel?
Well, this stream has just been going downhill.
Oh God! Oh my God, my stomach. Oh my God, I feel something forming in my belly. It feels like it's kicking. Oh
I'm
my
back.
God. Oh.
1 second.
I'm dying.
And this is what you get for being with your friends every day of the
My
week.
stomach hurts.
So much enjoyment.
Okay, so,
Okay, Jonah, it's your turn.
Oh.
I'm back.
this is so horrible.
Oh, great. Great. Yeah, so I temporarily died there.
I know, I was laughing the entire time. And Dimension Bucket did absolutely nothing to help you because I was like incapacitated at the moment.
I was busy working on technical stuff.
It hurts so much.
Okay, it's my turn.
I can't breathe.
Coolio.
Just give me a second to like recoup here.
Ah,
I feel your pain, Gladiator. I feel your pain.
no, you don't. You ate pepper, I ate salt. This is I'm not supposed to eat that much salt.
Hello,
You-
Rowan, by the way.
Imagine if you had like eaten all 3 spoonfuls.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was that bad.
You don't say.
Okay. Alright, it's my turn. Alright. It's my turn. I feel the power.
Let's just use someone.
I challenge I challenge Dimension Bucket.
Oh no.
You guys, hey, you guys take over. I'm gonna be
Oh,
right
no.
back.
Okay.
Truth or dare, Dimension Bucket. Is Gladiator leaving?
Dare.
He's gonna make sure. Oh. No.
Alright.
No.
Do you currently own a bottle of ketchup?
Oh god.
Relish and mayo.
Oh god.
It's time for a hot dog smoothie. Okay.
Dimension Bucket, you have dug yourself a hole you can't come out of.
In a small
Okay, if I
cup-
eat my microphone, does that count?
In a small cup, mix a half tablespoon of ketchup, a half a tablespoon of relish, and a half a tablespoon of mayonnaise. And mix it up and eat it.
No, this is really good. Mm.
Are you already doing it?
Mm. This is
Bucket, you're a
tasty.
horrible liar, you know that, right?
Oh, As- how did you know that I really like all those combined into one?
Bucket,
I didn't know.
you're a worse liar than you think you are, you know that, right?
Oh no. Oh
Alright.
no.
Are you ready? Are you gonna do it?
Hold up a second.
Dude, like-
I'm getting all these messages.
That opened my sinuses like so much. No, like I
I'm
would
sure
do
it
that
did.
again.
It opened up his sinuses so much that he's now bleeding out of both nostrils.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if I'm not. Nope, I'm not bleeding. All right, but like that felt really good. Like after.
Like after all of the torment
I'm
was done.
serious. It does. It feels good. Like after. I don't know. I feel like my sinuses are clear.
I feel like I've laughed too much today.
Godly Madison, you haven't had to do anything.
I know, because I don't have a freaking... Yeah, no, I can't, actually.
Oh, whoop whoop! Got a new video.
Freaking safe.
Wait, hold up a second. I'm testing something. Am I getting quieter?
Yeah.
I can't tell.
Hang on. Hold up a second.
Hello, Rowan. By the way.
It's
Okay,
Yumi. I'm
can
trying to
y'all hear me?
fix it. Rowan's my husband.
Oh.
Oh.
Can y'all hear
We're
me?
going
Oh,
alphabetical.
I can hear you from.
I don't
Yeah.
believe we met before, Kat.
Yeah, I'm new to this. So
Ah.
nice to meet you all.
Am I only in your left
Nice
ear?
to meet you, too.
Or right ear. But yeah,
Right ear?
it's probably reversed because yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now
Just,
am I in the center?
You're in the left ear. Actually, no, don't take advice from me. I'm deaf in my right ear.
Oh wait, yeah, you reversed my left ear. Sorry, I have my
Am
earbuds.
I moving around? Am I changing sides as I do this?
Nope.
Don't ask me. I can't freaking tell.
I'm not asking.
Just go to the center.
Hang on. I'm working out something. And am I changing it all when I do this?
Nope.
Damn it.
Bucket,
Yes.
are you gonna do the dare or not?
I don't know, maybe. Uh, I'll tell you what. Give me something I could do with household objects that are like nearby.
What's the highest note you can hit?
Um,
Dude, you're still coming from the left.
give me 1 second.
Is it like hard?
Okay, is that good?
Better,
Nope.
yeah.
Wait.
Okay. Hand.
Better. Bucket. You can go higher than that.
Hang on. I'm gonna try and hit a high G. Hang on.
I'm finding this so funny. I don't know why.
I can actually.
Hold on. Music.
I take it you're not a singer then.
I am a singer. I just don't sing very high and very low.
Oh, okay then.
Lies and lies and lies. Copyrighted music, which I can't sing live because it's copyrighted parody.
So you're not gonna eat mayonnaise and ketchup?
No, I'm not gonna eat
Did I dare you to sing a cover of Let It Go?
I'm not familiar with that song.
No, wait. I gotta find something that's actually hard to do.
No, that hand at the end I think might be slightly challenging for me.
Do you have marshmallows?
No,
Uh,
'cause
do
I'm
you
not
have
lame.
do you have saltine crackers?
No,
Do you have a gallon of milk?
A full gallon.
I have a, I have I have a teaspoon of air. That's all I have, and a microphone.
And computer?
It just feels like you're going down a grocery list.
Right?
You're just not. I have a feeling that even if you did have those things, you wouldn't tell us.
Okay, all right. Here, I got a thing. You have to watch this, but not laugh. I'll send it to you. It's probably gonna be super hard.
Oh, actually, I tell you what. You can actually use the YouTube app
Oh
Right.
shoot. Could.
on Google Hangout. I think you can.
Yeah, you can.
All right
You
then.
guys see it, or
And let me
Yeah.
have to click use app.
you can?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. Alright. Continue.
Watch this without laughing. Okay, it's gonna be
Yeah.
super hard.
Log in as my account.
Here, 1 second. I wonder if the people on the stream can see it.
Probably. If you were share screening, yeah.
They can. Why allow? Okay.
I need to freaking see this.
What? Did it start playing?
No.
Dimension bucket?
Bucket.
It's probably messing with the settings.
No, when you open the YouTube thing, it'll mute you automatically.
Am I back? Hello?
Yeah.
Dude, he just dropped out.
Bucket.
Where is Glad?
He went to go make sure he wasn't dying.
Fair to be back by now.
He's back.
Hello?
Hey, what happened?
The internet went funky. Okay.
Oh.
Alright, so we're using the YouTube app.
Can you guys still hear me? I have the YouTube
Yes.
app open. Alright. Okay, I'm just gonna find a really funny video that I laugh at like every time. Motivational penguin. Okay.
For some reason, YouTube app isn't working, so I guess I'll watch it on my end. Actually,
I'll
I
send
can
you-
screen share. I can screen
I
share.
got another video. I got a different video I want you to watch.
Oh
Okay.
Jesus.
That video's not actually that funny. I don't. I just looked it up. Video. Trying
Okay.
to live challenge. All right, there you go.
I'm gonna go ahead and screen share. I think I can screen share. I don't know why it's not working. No, not the Q&A. I didn't want to do Q. No.
Hang on,
I can't
CPR
share
might
my
be joining
screen.
momentarily.
You
Apparently,
back,
I
lad?
can't share my screen.
CPR is joining.
Hey, Glad.
Are you dead yet? Is
How
that
you
a
doing?
yes?
You know what that is?
Okay,
Glad
y'all just
seems
have to
pretty
take my word for
salty.
it.
Didn't.
You know what this is? This is vomit on my shoe.
Oh my God! You
Oh,
threw
shit.
up.
There's vomit on my other shoe. There's vomit all over my pants. This is on my Nirvana shirt, you cocksucker.
I'm sorry, Glad.
I'm
He's
out.
like a horrible person now.
I don't see any vomit on your shirt. Oh my God!
What happened?
Just Glad. He's freaking
Dying.
Okay.
silly.
Why don't we just continue while he gets not ill? So, Dimension Bucket, your turn.
What's that?
Is sharing screen's not working?
Bucket. Say words. Hang on, let me summon him. Okay, not working.
I'm touching fire. I'm touching fire. Glad. He just like left his webcam on.
Honestly, I don't think he cares at this point.
Probably not. What?
I died.
Again?
I'm also playing a game and I died.
Oh, poop.
Eh.
And he, God darn it.
Okay, I have no idea what Bucket's doing.
His internet's probably being stupid.
Stupid.
Tope.
So you guys are playing Truth or Dare,
Yep.
and you almost
What?
killed Glad because of it.
Correction. Jonah almost killed Glad.
Okay, look, I didn't think he was gonna die, okay?
We talked about this. I was like, you know what? He'd probably die of dehydration.
I'm probably gonna be saying this in prison. They'll be like, so why did you kill him? Oh, okay, you know.
It was a dare.
I
Gonna
didn't think he'd die.
I didn't think he was gonna die.
I didn't think it was gonna be that bad.
I can't believe he threw up. I didn't throw up, I mean, but maybe salt's worse. I don't.
Salt is so acidic that it could possibly dehydrate you in a
You
way
can't
that would.
get dehydrated from 1 tablespoon of salt.
You
Jonah.
can.
Well, it'll dehydrate you, but you can't die from it. Like,
Jonah.
what?
Pure salt alone is enough to make you throw up. Dehydration itself is enough to make you throw up. Combined, you're gonna vomit one way or the other.
You couldn't die though.
You're gonna vomit either way.
Really?
Either way, he's not having a good time.
Yeah. You can still stand it though.
What are you talking about? He's still going fabulous.
I didn't expect him to throw up.
Hang on, someone else give CPR the freaking join link.
How was vomiting?
Oh wow, Jonah.
I think I permanently damaged my nasal
Passages? Yeah.
nasal
Probably.
passages.
Jonah,
What?
link CPR to the stream because it's not working.
Okay. Hey, buddy.
Hey,
Feeling less dead now?
how's it going? Where did Bucket go?
His internet's probably being stupid.
What?
Oh yeah, he's offline on Skype. I think his internet's supposed to go.
Well, someone resend him the link just in case.
Okay.
God, everything's falling.
Everything's,
Swallow's puking.
I don't know, just imagine a tablespoon of salt going back out of your mouth and your nose with
Dude, I
chunks of meat
literally,
and
I didn't think
cheese.
you were gonna throw up. I thought you were just gonna like
Jonah, we've been over this.
I thought you thought it was just gonna be like gross and like spit it out. That's what I did.
I swallowed it, man. I usually went down my esophagus inside my small intestines. It was like rumbling and anyone talk to Cat much in here?
She hasn't said
Ah,
much.
Oh shoot.
I died again.
Okay, guys.
So, how's your... Do you like gummy bears, Cat?
I hate gummy candy, so
Oh.
they're not anywhere near me.
Ah.
I'm going
well-
to touch some fire in order to make.
Do you
love.
like Nerds candy?
We don't have much candy in the house. I moved to a new place and we're staying with some family until we can get situated.
That hurt.
Wait, we didn't see it. Jonah, do it again.
No. I touched fire in order to help you, Glad.
Jonah, do it again.
The only
Okay.
way you can help me out is if you puke yourself.
Look, Glad. Wait.
Swallow some salt.
See, fire.
An exact tablespoon of.
I'm touching fire, Glad. See, I'm a freaking
You're
magician.
also showing your face, Jonah.
I'll poop.
So you're running?
I freaking
Your face
tapped
was-
off all my fingers and showed
Your
my.
face was like very clear in the camera view too. Yeah.
I apologize for not being able to be so communicative
It's fine.
towards our
You're a
new
die.
guest.
CPR is not gonna join.
Oh,
Oh man, that's sad. He.
jeez. Well, okay then.
You should have been involved in the chat, man. You should have been. It was a once in a lifetime kind of deal. This was pay-per-view worthy kind of shit, and you missed it.
Wait, who's after Glad? Or who goes after me?
Bucket
Nobody,
went after.
because this game is over.
I
We're
think
going
after you screw up to that extent, it might be
Yeah,
over.
this whole
Well, I'm
stream
sorry I
might
made
be.
you throw up. I'm sorry I made you throw up, Glad.
It's all good, I think.
Is it all good in the hood?
Whew.
I may have to go in a couple minutes. I'm sorry.
Dang nabbit.
You gotta go.
Yeah.
All right.
It's been fun, guys. Good luck.
As
Yeah.
Nice meeting you all.
You know.
Nice meeting you too. Bye.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice.
See you, Madison.
It's all good. I'm messaging CPR. Oh.
Are you okay?
I threw up salt.
I think he's forever flawed.
And it still hurts really bad. I don't think I'm supposed to swallow salt like that. I think I have low or high blood pressure. I don't know.
Salt in large quantities isn't a good thing.
I can.
It was only 1 tablespoon. You're kind of fine.
CPR asked, "How did you throw up?" And I'm gonna say, "'Cause I swallowed salt." No, I'm just gonna say Jonah made me.
What? Jerk.
It was
Jonah
part of
made-
the ransom.
I'm sorry. This chat generally doesn't go like this, Cat. So
It's fine.
once you introduce yourself and let everyone get to know you.
I'm Kat. Right now I'm playing League of Legends and I'm dying, but it's okay because it's ARAM.
Do you actually like cats?
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, my full name's Katrina, but they call me Kat, and then by association, I really like cats.
I like cats. I have a pet named Cubone, and he's a cat. And another
Cat with a
cat
C or
named
cat with a
Claude.
K?
It's Kat with a K.
Oh.
What do you do in your free time, Cat?
Right now, I usually just play video games. It's usually loud in the house, so I can't dream as much as I want to.
Like, are you going to college, or do you do jobs, or like?
I was going to art school, and then some things happened, so I put that on hold for a bit. Come here.
Sweet.
Ah,
Everybody's got to take a break.
so right now, I quit my other job because they cut my hours like twice, so it wasn't worth it.
Yeah.
So right now I'm just enjoying my time off after working for like 4 years straight.
That's good.
Yeah.
So right now my husband's got a new job, so we're in a new city, and when we get situated, then I'm going to start looking again. Which shouldn't be so hard. I'm a diligent worker.
Sweet.
Yeah, I've been trying to find jobs, but no luck. I signed an application for the pizzeria place, and they said, fuck you. I signed an application for Family Dollar, and they said, we only hire women. And I felt,
What?
nah.
That's a thing.
I guess so. In a weird way, I feel like, I was sexist. It feels like, I don't know. I feel sexist. No. Join back in, bro. Does anyone know if Dimension Bucket's area is really powerful storming? Because he should be back online. And I almost wiped my snot with my hat.
Dude, my nose hurts so bad.
Good. It's a good thing for what you did to me, man. I had to throw up and clean the bathroom. That's what I did. During
Yeah,
the
well, my
time
nose
period.
hurts.
Well, that's a good thing. Just next time, you're gonna have to snort it up your nose. Sorry, but that's the only justice that I can have for you.
Oh my
I'm
god.
generally not mean to my guests, but you started this.
Oh my
Oh, can you sing, Cat?
No.
Well, do you like to sing by yourself when no one's looking? Oh shit.
Uh, I'm not drunk enough to do that.
Ah,
Drunk me thinks she can. Sober me doesn't think she can.
that makes sense. I cannot sing, but I used to not to as well.
Interesting.
I'm just good at talking.
It's good. It's always good to have a nice talker on someone's stream. Is that right? Am I right or am I right? Come on, jigga jigga jigga. No.
Yeah, but
To my viewers, I apologize, but I think I might have to leave again. So I'm trying to stay as long as possible so a dimension bucket can pop in, so it can take my place. Not just as a host, but take my place as Glad Hatter. I might die tonight.
Yeah.
So,
If anything, we could always dabble in necromancy and try to bring you back in some form or another.
yeah.
it's not my fault.
It's not my fault. You know that gimmick of that psycho wrestler way back in the day? The viewers know it, no one knows what I'm talking about.
All right, guys, I think I might drop out.
Alright.
Thanks for the stream. Sorry for making you throw up, God.
It's all good. It's due for
It's called
entertainment.
almost a witness to murder.
Yeah. Yeah, you are. You're the cause of murder. You made me die.
And you made my nose hurt. Just kidding.
Sure, that's a good thing, like I said.
Alright, you guys. I'll catch you in the next live stream or Skype call or whatever. Alright, see ya.
All right,
Okay,
we're not
invite me for
doing
next time.
we're not doing truth or dares in the next stream. All right. All right. Well, let's get to know Cat better. Ah. So you're a gamer.
Mhm.
How long you been a gamer for?
Since wee little Cat Junior went to arcades when she was like 4.
That's adorable. That's great. That's great. I
We
said
used to
great.
live, we used to live next to an arcade like pizza place, so we used to go there a lot, and that's where all my like allowance would go.
Whenever I think back on it, I think that's the way it is too. But it was like not like a big place. It was like it was like one of those local country stores, and they just brought in like a bunch of arcade games in order
Yeah,
to cash in the younger audience or younger
yeah. Ours was
customers.
like a little mom and pop place, and they had what do you call it? Primal Rage and all those other ones.
Yeah,
Super NES.
this place had like Street Fighter 2 and a really hard and horrible game where you'll like die from like the first like side scroll. Like literally, it had like billions of coins in that sucker.
But yeah, and then when I was younger, me and my little sister had a PlayStation 1, and then we moved from that to PlayStation 2. Then we got Game Boys over the years from colored all the way to advanced. And then we went and got a 360, and then now I'm mostly PC.
Yeah, I stopped getting games after Xbox, not Xbox 360 or one, but Xbox straight up. Like I started from what was it like? I literally started with SNES because my parents was like all broke and everything like that. And they could only afford that. And then after that, it was like a PlayStation 1, then the Nintendo 64, and then it was PlayStation 2 and Xbox and GameCube. And I stopped after that because I couldn't game anymore.
Yeah, but I enjoy it.
Go ahead. Sorry for interrupting.
No, I understand. I just enjoy playing.
What was your first horror game experience?
Uh, don't remember. I would say it was when my uncle played like Resident Evil 1 when we were like
That's
super young. And it was one of those
Yeah.
like we're supposed to be asleep, but we snuck and like hid in the closet to watch him play. And we had nightmares for like ever. And I was like, oh my god.
Wow. I
And then the
remember.
one that we were allowed to play was Veronica. And then after that, then we just got a bunch of horror games.
That's cool.
Then I used to do like speed runs on Silent Hills and stuff.
Nice. My horror game experience started. I think I had been like 6 years old, and my friend Kevin let me borrow his Resident Evil 1 game, and like I didn't yeah, looking back at like if you're like a gamer from this day, like for other viewers, like all used to like SCP containment breach graphics or
Oh
these
yeah, and then like
360 graphics. Like back then, whenever you're 6 years old, and that's like one of the very first horror games for PlayStation 1, that shit was terrifying looking. Like the
all of those things were
pixels.
terrifying back in the day. It's just like it was even to the point where playing them just for nostalgia reasons, or like yesterday night, or like we can't even make out their face, but back then we're just like, wow, he's so handsome, he looks so tough.
I know where I
We had to like use our imagination to fill in all the blanks, but they were really good for the day.
they was like I was 6 years old and like I couldn't even like in the first cutscene where it showed where it revealed the first zombie. I threw the remote control down and I was like, fuck this shit, and I was like, no. I think I had nightmares. I couldn't sleep at night because of it, but it was like very effective.
I
I
don't
tried.
think things gave me nightmares. Like I lived in like the country, so everything itself looked like horror game territory. So knowing that I can kill the baddies was a relief as opposed to just looking outside into nothingness.
Yeah, I had the sort of same thing too. I'm like in the middle of nowhere in Kentucky, and it's just like where I used to live. Like there's this like at in the daytime it's perfectly fine, but in the nighttime it's like this long, narrow, abandoned kind of like road, that's really small. And there's like all these trees, and the tree limbs overlaps the road, like almost looking like a cave whenever you walk into it at nighttime.
Hmm.
And it is really tough. Or not really tough, but it's like really ominous whenever you're a 6-year-old kid walking back and forth to the neighbor's house.
And then my grandma's house was even worse. Like it was in the middle of the town, but the part of town she lived in was like the dead part of town because a lot of businesses just like left. So there's like abandoned butcher shops, abandoned train stations, these like creepy alleyways, abandoned church. Like everything was abandoned as far as like the city
Jesus.
part. So I got really into urban exploration from that. And like we used to go and trespass and like look around like wow, everything's really creepy. If we were gonna die, no one would find us here.
Dang.
We
It
shouldn't
was
be in
pretty
here,
much
but it was really pretty.
it's pretty much the same way in my territory. But like in my territory it wasn't as abandoned, but it was like really bad people living there.
No, it was
Like
just like growing up there's no one there. Like I was like the only kid in that little like cul-de-sac street.
uh I'm sorry about that. I mean, I had like people to talk to, but it was like like the first person that I usually go to is like a almost a mile long walk down like these narrow roads in the countryside. The bushes is rustling for no reason. You don't know if like up ahead that's like a grocery bag or a killer.
And even if it wasn't like a killer, it was either like a coyote or something that could maul you to death.
Exactly, like a freaking like a freaking a bunny with rabies or something.
And then the thing chasing the bunny is just We felt Slenderman's presence before it was a thing.
Exactly. But I wouldn't know what to exactly call it back in my day. I wouldn't call it Slenderman.
Oh
Like
no.
back in my day, I would just like be like the Thingy is what I would
I was just
call
like,
it.
I'm gonna die. But whatever.
Yeah.
But it was fun back then. Going to places you weren't supposed to be where you might die was kind of fun.
It is. It is. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
those were the days.
yeah, they were. Like, I remember when the neighbor kids tricked me. Because there's an abandoned house, like the place, like the road with the crumpled down tree limbs that looks like a cave that I told you about. Like across the creek from it is like an abandoned house. It used to been owned by like a relative of mine back in like what I don't know 100 years ago or whatever. But like my neighbor friend like told me like you should wait over there and I'll meet you over there and we'll hang out and like investigate or whatever. And I was like sure. I was like the most gullible idiot at the time. So I moseyed on over across the creek and like I waited in that abandoned spooky house with like bones everywhere. It's like well not like human bones, it's like animal bones, but in my
They might have
imagination
been human.
yeah, in my imagination they were human because I was overactively imaginative. And I walked up the steps, which almost killed me because like one step collapsed through, and I caught myself, and I was like waiting upstairs, and I don't know if it was my imagination doing this or if it actually happened, but I heard footsteps in that place, and I was like, let's get the fuck out of here. I walked over to the neighbor friend's house, and I was like, dude, I was waiting for you, and he was like, you actually fell for that? and I smacked him in the face.
Speaking of falling through floors, this is one of the houses I went into, and
Hmm.
that floor was super unstable, and like my leg just went through because there's no ceiling, and I guess water and wood after years don't match.
Ah,
So it was just like super, everything was super decayed.
well, um, so more about you. Oh, let's see. Do you like Chinese food?
Hmm.
Do you like Chinese food?
No, I said yeah, I do.
Oh, nice.
I like
What?
cooking.
Nice.
I've been having a lo mein fix. Like usually it's just like I don't have like a certain favorite food. It's just periodically you just I really want that, and then I want nothing to do with it.
Yeah. I suppose it's kind of like with everybody. It's something like that.
Yeah, but I don't. I've never had like one food I can eat forever. It's maybe for a week, and then I just don't want to see it for like a year.
Yeah, here's like a question I like to bring to somebody. Specifically, if you had a tree that can grow anything, I mean, like anything from like pot roast. I mean, imagine a tree growing freaking pot roast. I mean, a tree that can grow whatever favorite food, and
Bitches. I'm kidding.
you have to live with that favorite food for all your life. What would it be?
What would it be? I would say mangoes, just because I really want some right now.
Oh, God.
I
You
know
have to
there's
live with
already
mangoes
like
for all.
I know there's a thing for that, but future me can just curse me to right now, but present me wants mangoes. So mango tree it is.
So you're gonna have to eat mangoes for the rest of your life. Just imagine that.
Fruit I'm okay with.
Nice.
Like cooked food is a thing I don't like for weekly.
Yeah.
Fruit I can eat forever.
Nice.
Or maybe just like a
Me,
multi-fruit
I would have
plant.
to say if there's a food with multiple different kinds, like I'd be smart and go with vegetable soup because then it has everything. Yeah,
Maybe okay, I'll just steal your idea and just say fruit salad tree.
a fruit salad tree.
Uncooked fruit salad tree.
That sounds amazing, actually. A Caesar salad tree with little bits of ham or bacon or chicken or whichever.
Sushi would be good, but I don't think I want raw fish growing from a tree.
No, that wouldn't be good at all. Oh man. Well, I think I think I probably overdid it for tonight's stream. I was intending on doing it for kind of a longer, but I kind of threw up and I kind of was like, almost dying.
And
I
way to
think,
come back.
yeah, yeah. Now I'm over here, and
This
I'm
is like,
like,
welcome to the stream. Be right back. I need to die for like 5 minutes.
yeah. Well, be fair, I did do like 30 minutes, I hope, of entertainment for the people before I left. I don't know how long I was in the bathroom for. I just know I threw up, threw up again, and cleaned up that. So
That sounds horrible, though. I hope you're feeling better.
I am by the hour.
That's good.
Yeah. Well, we had like 4 all total viewers in today. I don't know. You know
I
what?
just
Let's.
saw 5 earlier.
Oh, really? Give yourself a pat on the back, and I'll give myself a pat too. And congratulations, Jonah and Dimension Bucket and Madison.
Mhm.
You were all awesome. If you're still concerned, I feel very
Yeah, just hit
proud.
me up on Skype whenever you do these again.
Huh?
Whenever you do another one, just hit me up on Skype. Unless you have
All
like a
right.
set schedule.
Well, to be fair, before we go, we have to do a narration since we are narrators after all. We have to.
Indeed.
This is do the filler before because we're looking it up right now.
Hmm.
And this time, viewers, I'm not going to do a troll pasta. I think I almost got arrested for the last one I narrated.
Okay.
I'm just going to keep on hitting random pasta until I come across with something. Or if you have an original story or original poem, or it doesn't even have to be creepy pastas. You can like make everyone cry to death with Ugly the Cat. I don't mind.
Let me look.
Unzoom in over here. It's something I need to say to the viewers. Let me think. I don't think anyone of the viewers needs to know anything of as of lately. Except that.
Wait, that's. Let me see if I have any.
I'm just if I can like talk. I'm like really stuttery.
It's fine. You just threw up, so
Yeah,
I'm not blaming you for anything.
and my tongue. It feels like it's been scratched at. Maybe I should out after the stream.
Like, I have a bunch of stories I'm writing, but none that are finished. Which is what I've been working on since there's like literally like 10 people in the house.
Oh, yeah. Well, do whichever you gotta do. I'm sure it's going to be a-okay. I think you know what tonight's good thing would be about of bird a fasher nigger from America. I think we should both do an Edgar Allan Poe narration. That is, if you want to, or if you're even a fan of Edgar Allan P.
Let me ask you this: do you have any ghost stories?
Let's see. You can either do you can either do a poem, a story, or whichever.
I wouldn't mind telling one of my ghost stories.
Oh, one of your ghost
I've had a
stories?
lot of weird shit happen to me over the years.
Oh, a true story?
Yeah, I have a lot of true stories.
Ah, well, go right ahead. While I look up some Edgar Allan Poe.
Okay. Let me think. Well, was this at my grandma's house that I lived with? Because I don't have like a dad and I kind of don't have a mom, so I was adopted into them.
Mm-hmm.
And the house, the one that's like by all the abandoned stuff, it was super haunted.
Wow.
And the upstairs especially. And I remember it was just me and my grandparents would live in the downstairs because they're older by the time they got me. Like they were like 40 when I was born.
Yeah.
So they would never go upstairs because it's really steep, and that was my room. And I remember we'd be downstairs watching TV, and we watching like those, like me and my grandma watching like Ghost Hunters or something like paranormal. And anytime, and it was super creepy, and it still happens today. See if I can record it next time I go down to visit them. Anytime like one of the people is just like, "Oh, if you're here, make a noise. If you're here, knock." I swear to God, you'll just hear like stomping and shit upstairs.
Wow.
Anytime they ask something like that, and you'll just hear like knocking, and then like the whole night, like I'll see weird shadows move. And I remember after one of those occurrences, I was laying in bed and I was looking at the corner of my room, and it was like decently dark, and it just felt like something was looking at me. And then I just see like this weird circle like popping out of like it's a weird little corner.
Yeah.
And I was just staring at it, and I was just looking at this ball thing, and then it just swooshed back into the shadows. Like it looked like someone was like peeking out from like a doorway, just like looking.
Wow.
And I don't have like that street's not busy, so there's not a lot of traffic for cars to move.
Yeah.
Like I'm saying, like I live in the dead part of town. There's no one doing anything. It's just a bunch of like people asleep before 10.
Yeah, I know what cities like that.
And then right now, the house I'm in, my husband's cousin, she has kids. So one of them pulled me to the garage, and he's like, "Look, Kat, there's a ghost." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "He's right there." I'm like, "Where is he?" "Look, he's right there." And I'm like, "Oh, little kid's telling me there's a ghost. I don't know how I'm gonna handle this."
Yeah.
So he's just like, "Kat, look, there's a ghost over there." And they're always just pointing like at it's always the same like point of the garage. Like they're always going into the garage and saying like, "He's right there."
Oh, that sounds rather creepy, actually.
And the creepiest part is that before he came over, it's his cousin and then one of our friends that's living here. They're in the garage in a thunderstorm, and they're trying to record lightning. I know it's just two girls in the garage, and then I'll see if I can ask them for the tape. But they're like, you can hear a man's voice very clearly saying, "Hey." And there's no, like, because her husband works at night, we weren't here, there's no other men in the house, and it was a very clear man's voice calling to them from the garage.
That is rather creepy, I have to say.
So I'm gonna see if I can document it, but then at the same time, I don't want to document it because you always get the feeling if you catch them, like paranormal activity movie bullshit's gonna happen.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
I don't want
about.
to. I don't want to be the Mika of the movie. I don't.
Yeah.
So I just rather leave everything alone.
Well, thank you for sharing the ghost story with us, by the by. Unless it's still not finished, and I'm just being
Oh
an
no,
asshole
like
and interrupting you.
I have a lot. Like we're from like the Mexican side, which is usually really superstitious,
Yeah.
and like there's always been like the rumors like, oh, the woman next, like the old lady next door is a witch, and like a bunch of really creepy shit would happen that she would do.
Mm-hmm.
So there's like in the area that I used to live, like where it's like all back roady and you're in like more of the woodland bush kind of area, there is a lot of superstition of like witchcraft going on. And like people would get sick and no medical reason, and then like you see weird things and you feel weird things, and
Yeah.
like there's just a bunch of really big superstition there. So I think
I
everybody from that area is just like afraid of owls because of that. Because there's this lore that in the area, which probably other places too, where witches turn into owls and like fly around at night. And if you hear one screeching at you, you're supposed to like not pay attention to it and like tell it to go away. And especially if they're at your window, you're not supposed to like go to it. And it has to do with like a bunch of like the whole banshee thing also, is just you don't let them in.
Yeah, there's like strange superstitions over here as well. Like I seen someone flip the fuck out because I crossed a black cat, or a black cat came across or walked across me, and you just flip the fuck out. He was like, dude, he's trying to say all these like, oh, like stuff to prevent bad luck to happen, and I was just like, dude, it's just a cute ass cat. Shut up. And there's like more
I've seen
superstitions.
I've
There's more.
seen
I'm sorry.
I don't know, I feel bad for the cat superstition. I'm just like, oh,
I
they're
know,
so
right?
cute. I want a little black cat. I actually do. They're really cute. Did you know that in some animal shelters they won't let you adopt cats during Halloween because they're afraid they're going to be sacrificed?
Oh, I never heard that. That's weird. Those damn Satanists, I'm telling you.
And I feel bad for those little black cats. I like them.
Yeah.
Oh, and I was saying, I actually seen what's it called? How do you say in English? Like White Witch, I think. Like the little brujanderos thing, where they go and they sweep the house and they cleanse all the evil spirits. I've seen that happen a few times.
Oh, I kind of know what that is. Or not, I don't know what that is, but I heard of people like that, of witches that have power of this magic or voodoo or whatever, but for good purposes, I suppose.
I just think there's like regional, like there's different kinds like of magic out there. All I know is that it's out there and you shouldn't fuck with it.
Exactly, I'm like half scared to death. Let me tell you a story about me and a witch in a closet, and the famous cry narration of the closet. You know what that? You know what that the closet creepypasta ritual
I think so.
where
I usually
you
try to stay away from the ritual ones. I've had like a lot of past history with witchcraft.
um,
Like I wouldn't practice it, but I knew people who did, and I've seen the downfall of it from them.
I see, I gotcha.
So I
Well,
usually stay away from the ritual ones. I don't want people to do them.
my story is particularly like it wasn't me like just wanting to creepypasta ritual. It was just me wanting to make it a little bit more creepier. So I had
Hmm.
like one of my friends that practiced witchcraft or something like that, and he was going to summon demons in the closet, right? And we
That's
was gonna
always
do
sounds like a good time.
it. Yep. And whether if it was like demons or ghosts or spirits or something like that, I don't know. But the ritual of the closet game was supposed to be like Cry says, like you're supposed to bring a match with you inside the closet and strike a match. And you're supposed to say this like one particular phrase, like guide me to light or lead me into darkness or something like that. Then it's
Hmm.
supposed to go like if the match ignites, you're supposed to like immediately leave your room. Or no. If the match ignites, then you're safe. But if it doesn't ignite, then you have to leave the closet as fast as you can. But you only have to like strike the match whenever you think you hear voices.
Hmm.
So this went on like all right. First, I let my friend do his thing with the witching or whatever he done. And I got a match ready, and I was like, all right, let's do it. And my friend was like, I'm not gonna let you stand in the closet by yourself. You know that, right? Because like, but there has to be a black. And he says, no, I have to go with you. I have to go with you. Despite how much of a gay joke that sounds like, we went to the closet together, and I
Safety
was
reason.
actually. Yeah, well, I was actually kind of feeling kind of wheezy about it, but you're supposed to wait a couple of like I waited for like a minute or something. We had someone on the outside timed us,
Hmm.
and whenever the time was right, like and it was weird because there was salt in the closet and there was like mirrors in the closet too that he set up, and it was like I was like, all right, it's time, it's ready. So I strike the match. First, I said my phrase, and I strike the match, and it didn't ignite. And I was like, what do we do? 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 And he says, like, go leave now. Kind of, I felt that was kind of overly dramatic, but I we left out the closet. And the strange thing about it is, during the wait, I felt queasy, I felt dizzy, and I felt like, oh, like I don't know. Like before I came inside the closet, I was happy, but after I left the closet, I felt really depressed and was like really negative.
Yeah.
That's the best way I can put it at. And he had to do some kind of ritual or do some kind of thing for me to get me like not feeling like I was. Because apparently there was like a incubus or a succubus or something like that around. My friend said that he like was like seeing things in the corner of his eye that I'd never seen, but
Hmm.
could be that he might be crazy, could be true, but I don't know. There's
Yeah, I totally believe those kind of things. Unless people are like, oh, I turned into a mermaid. Then I'm like, okay,
yeah,
that's nice.
me personally, I don't know. I'm not gonna say I believe him or don't believe him. I'm just gonna be like, I respect his whatever he's seen. But
I respect
after
people's
that,
ghost stories.
yeah. But afterwards, my friend, our friend, I should say, was skeptical. He was like, "Man, you're just doing that for show. Well, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go into that closet too." And he's like a real big, husky kind of guy, really hairy. I don't know if I should add that to his personality, but he's really hairy.
He went from husky to lumberjack. It makes a difference.
He's everything. All right, no. So he was in the closet. He did the ritual too. He had the match in hand and everything. It, but here's the crazy thing. He didn't wait for him. He wasn't able to strike the match because like for like 20 seconds or actually I remember this specifically exactly because my friend had a bad beef with him in the first place, and he was in there for about like I think 35 seconds, maybe 40 seconds. And I looked over to my friend, and I seen my friend like whispering something and closing his eyes and looking at the closet. Then, like, our friend just like there's like a big bang noise in the closet, and then like he fell like belly first, like the closet didn't exactly open. He kind
Hmm.
of just like fell out of the closet, like fell out of the closet door, and made it force open, and then he fell on the ground. And
Hmm.
there's like claw marks on his chest, on his back. There's like a big red burn spot on his like forehead. It was like awful. I was like, damn, I almost that was almost me.
Hmm.
But yeah,
Now that
that
sucks either way. Did
mm,
you guys take care of it?
uh yeah, he done some kind of ritual or something, or he says I don't know. I just know that I never looked at that closet the same again. I've always had like a fear of closets in the first place, so
I do too. I never like. I'm always the same way. My husband makes fun of me so much because every time I go to sleep, I have to have all the closets closed because I hate, even if the lights on, I hate seeing them open at night.
yeah, it's not so much as closets or just closets. It's just like I hate either opened doors or half open doors whenever I'm trying to do my
Yeah.
business. I don't know about like I had this nightmare whenever I was a kid. Because like I remember before I had the nightmare and went to sleep whenever I was a kid, like I was like having my eyes fixated on this door that was half closed, or I mean half open. I mean, and I remember it was more of a ghost thing or a paranormal thing. The problem was like the TV in the living room had America's Most Wanted on it, and at the
Hmm.
time I had this weird thing about criminals or people like the TV made me like freaking freaked out because I was scared that there's going to be people all around the freaking world like breaking into our house or whatever. Like I that's why I don't like really watch TV or something. But like I had my eyes fixated to the half open door. I forgot when I exactly fell asleep, but because of America's Most Wanted was on and Cops was on, like in the TV in my dream state. I don't know if I made this up, but the dream was of me still looking at the half open door, and I seen like a hand, like a really huge muscular hand like slowly like ease their way inside the room, and there was like a guy with this like beard. I was like freaking out. I was like, oh my gosh. And I panicked, and I woke back up, and there's no one there. So that's how my fear of half open doors became to be.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah. I don't
I don't
trust
really
things.
I don't trust a lot of things. You should be happy that you're in my live stream. No, I'm just kidding.
You
Please
shouldn't
don't.
trust me either.
No, no, I do what I can. I try. I try. I try.
And it's just a bunch of like, what's it called? Irrational fears that kind of pile up over the years. You're not exactly sure why you are. It's more of a primal thing that you just
Yeah.
know you have to be wary of it.
Yeah. Let's see. I think it should be about time. We got more. We got like 14 minutes left, or 14 minutes and then some. This live stream would have been a lot longer. Audience, viewers, members. I'm sorry, but Jonah made me die, and it doesn't feel good dying on a live stream. No.
You are feeling okay though, right?
Hmm.
You are feeling okay now though, right?
Yeah. Like I said, it's just my tongue feels weird. Oh,
You
we
should probably
gotta.
drink water.
I've already drank like a lot of water. You have no
More.
idea how
Double what
many.
you drank.
Double what I drink. Well,
Well, because it like sucks up all the water.
yeah. Well, I'll do that after this narration.
But on the bright side, your insides are purified from demons.
I guess that's a good thing. Say that as high pitched and concerning as possible. Yeah, I guess I'm out of here. Bye.
So it might be a good thing that you swallowed a bunch of salt. You're protected for as long as it's affected.
But I threw it back up, so
Well, now your toilet's blessed.
bless thine toiletries. Toiletries. Oh man, I messed everything up.
I really need to record another creepypasta. I just haven't looked.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm just really picky.
Picky on creepypastas?
Yeah, like, I don't know, it's just... Like, sometimes if they're too long, I don't have the time for them. I really want to draw another creepypasta. And because the first one I did, like, the only one I've done, it was really rushed.
Yeah.
It was, like, done on, like, one day. And then... I don't know, I haven't found anyone that I guess I really want to do. That or, like, the sex is a boy and I have to switch it to a girl.
Yeah.
So there's a bunch, and there's a lot of them in, like, male point of views.
Yeah, I
So
get
just
what you're
like,
saying.
so it's just like from going from a he to she, but then it's just like, and then I took my penis out and I started doing penis things. I'm like, oh, I can't.
Yeah.
I can still say it, I guess. I don't have one. It's not coming from the heart.
Those was always horrible. I'm very picky on creepypastas too. Because, like, it's really hard to find an original good creepypasta that isn't bombarded with all the cliches of, like, oh, he looked at the wall and it was and painted red was 666, or there's like.
And then the phone rang, but who was phone?
Yeah, and there's like the video game creepypastas. It's just getting a little bit too far.
I don't know. It's just like I play a lot of like video games. I've gone and got the like, but when I was younger, I've gone and done like the whole garage sale one. I'm just like, this isn't a thing. Or there's this one that was about like a little girl who had a doll, or it was like that one with the stupid dog face doll, and then it got up with a knife and started chasing him and hit it with the car. I'm just like, okay, this is like treading on like B movie greatness.
That's exactly like Chucky though. But Chucky was a B movie and made into like a millionaire freaking selling, so I guess crappy shit it sells big, I guess.
It doesn't translate well to creepypasta. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's just like, you know the one I'm talking about. It has a stupid dog face. I forgot what it's called.
Smile Dog or
Not Smile Dog.
oh.
Smile Dog's another one. I don't know. I never found that picture creepy. I just thought it was more funny than anything.
Oh, really?
Like, I have a really jaded sense of fear too. It's just I've seen like again. I used to work at haunted, like the scary haunted houses during the Halloween season.
Mhm.
So that got me so jaded that now I can just, except for the extreme ones that are like the top 10 in the country. I'm pretty sure you'll like die in those. But any of the local ones, I just look past them. And the last one I went to, I stopped and started giving them like tips. And they're
Yeah.
like, oh, okay. And I was like, because I used to direct some, and I'd be like, okay, no, you're not acting like a zombie right. Ugh, you guys, I'll be in my trailer. But I was very particular in how things would act, especially if they had like, I guess it's cliched now where they'd be like, okay, we're gonna be Silent Hill nurses. Let's just look sexy. I'm like, no, you're still a monster. Act like a monster. You sexy,
Yeah.
sexy bitch.
Oh, that's sexy, sexy. Give me some of that sexy, sexy, sexy creepy pasta radio.
Yes, I did. I used to direct a lot of those. So a lot of them are, a lot of the things that I see are scary. I feel like that part of me comes back out, and I'm like, it could be better.
Yeah, I'm all, but everyone's like that in some way. That's
Oh yeah.
either a director or a narrator or a voice actor or an actor or an actress or who or whichever. Like, there's always like they always look back on their works and stuff, and they're always like, I could have done better or that should have been done differently. Like I think everyone has that, and that's a
I
good
need a
thing
better.
though.
As far as creepypasta goes, I need a better microphone. I'm just using like a headset for gaming, like
Yeah,
just general talking.
I have to have a better microphone too because mine is like a $20 gimmick thing.
Hmm.
And I should save up money for that, but it's hard to get money. It's rough times.
Um, I'm just trying to find one, just, then find the time to do it. I just haven't been looking. But the lazy part of me really loves micropastas just because they're so short.
I personally love micropastas as well, but it's really hard to come by though.
Hmm.
It's like finding a little treasure. It,
Right now, I'm in love with crappy pastas. Just about how crappy they are. Like I was in love with reading the what section for like a good while. I love
hmm
those. Those are my personal favorite.
Yeah.
It's just that a lot
Dimension
of my
Buck.
stuff's in storage.
Yeah, Dimension Bucket said he'll join in a little bit, and I don't know how much of exactly that a little bit is going to be.
Hmm.
But he's gonna join in and he's gonna do a narration for us, and I suppose I will, and you can too if you want to. Just it
Oh yeah.
doesn't. It can just be something you already done before, or something like that, or your best narration that you did. But I'm trying to figure out how to. Since it's only you, I don't want to leave and just leave you on your own because I'm wanting to get something like a cup of water or something. But let's see, let's see, let's see, let's
Oh,
see,
if you
let's
need
see.
to go get water, you can go get water.
I'm going to give you something to narrate for the audience, so there won't be an awkward, you're just like, so, how's it going, Glad Hatter's audience? I'm here.
To come back and the stream's just on fire, I'm like, I don't know what I did.
Yeah. No, not the stream on fire, but just like my room's on fire. Just like, what? How did this even happen? I'm never
Or it's
inviting.
just like the space bar on your computer is just like on fire.
Oh my god. That'd be horrible. Alright. Do you like
It's like I did a
poems?
thing. Sure.
Alright. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Let me think, let me think. Actually, I am going to let you do a narration of my poem.
Okay.
That is also a creepypasta at the same time. So hopefully this will go good. I'm gonna get everything up. And for the viewers, if you want to check out my version, you can go ahead and check that out. But I checked out Kat's stuff. She's a really good narrator. You can take her word on it. She can do
Thanks.
some good light. Yeah. That's what I remember. I was wanting to like try to get a hold of you like a long time ago and try to do some creepy pastas together or collab together. I mean, and
I'm totally open for a collab.
yeah,
It's just me doing the long ones by myself personally. It just takes a long time. It's because of the
mm,
editing and everything just takes up forever.
yeah. Okay. So I'm going to copy and paste you via. Oh wait, I done this wrong. All right, hold on. Let me do it one more time. Let me criticize your narrations and more often, more the big blah blah blah. I'm just playing. But yeah, I felt that you was really just like what to say. You know how to bring emotion to your narrations.
Thank you.
It's very rarely that you find a good creepypasta or
I think it's another reason why it's hard for me to find them because I really want to connect. Like that's why like I did a lot of the little girl ones, like
yeah.
My Fair Water and then Pink Backpack and all the other ones because I've been a little girl. I've been afraid, so it's just like I know what you're feeling.
Yeah. I guess those things is very important to have, and I guess
Oh,
I
you know which one I really like? I like the Skinwalker series. I really like those.
you did. I actually haven't seen those yet. I should. I
It
I
was
heard a
the
lot.
one that was on like a 4chan nope thread, and that's the one I really am just in love with.
Nice. Actually, I'm going to make some lemon tea. I'm hoping the herbs and everything will
Nice.
settle my stomach. And in the meantime, I shouldn't be gone too long. No, I copied and pasted the thing to you.
Well,
Enter. It's on your Skype. And if you have, and I'm gonna leave as soon as you start. If you want to give like introduction to your channel, like subscribe over here, that'll be nice.
oh yeah. If you want to check it out, it's Wise Nine Lives. I'll put a link somewhere eventually.
I'll put a link to the thing. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Oh, is it Chaos Cat or Cat Chaos or Chaos something?
Hmm?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I'll put a link somewhere.
All right, all right. Remember, this is my story, so don't fuck it up. No.
Like, so just come back and everything's on fire.
Yeah.
Is it Sean or Sheen?
Hmm.
How do you pronounce his name? Sean or Sheen?
Sean. Oh,
Okay.
it's not a part of. No. I'm gonna have to edit that out.
I thought that
My
was
name's
the.
Glad Hatter. My name's Glad Hatter. What are you talking about? I'm not.
I
I'm
thought that
not.
was the title. Is it Night? The title's Night.
It's night. Yeah.
Okay. So it's Night from Glad Hatter. A hound howls in the mist of the night. Funny, really, how shadows trick your sight. The tree limbs from the silhouette of a cave. Continuous howls echo with no tones of brave. For the mongrel's eyes may be tricked, merely barking at a frog jumping from the creek bank to creek bank. Or a particular man emerged from the shadows. A flea bag's heart would have sank. The rustling leaves, the crackling trees, the ghastly breeze, and the prolonged howl of a questionable threat. The countryside invites such slew type of eternal rest. Tempting, really, hiding among the shrubbery, trees, and other types of forestry found in the woods. The howling, first heard far from the march, now approaching, as fast as any dog could, the yelps and cry for help, hurried scamperly towards the sonic loft. Solitude abruptly interrupted, but you were sleeping, dreaming so soft. Approaching ever so rapidly, howling ever so rapidly, crying ever so dastardly. You hear the mutt enter your lines of grounds, wondering why a whimpering hound would take refuge in this dominion you keep, why this cowardly mutt takes refuge to weep. You handle the thought, pondering on what seems, when you just want to drift into a sea of dreams. You cast down your head, emerging back to your bed. The, the eyelids you read. Just as the haze of a dream slowly crept to your mind, you hear the sounds of bones crackling in no form of kind. Startled now, you open your eyes as wide as you can, refusing to blink, and they begin to dry out like sand. No matter what itch, your eyes remain open, for the noise of the hound made, heard prior, had been broken. No more whimpering, no more shivering, no more quivering. Instead, a twig of a limb snaps with the footsteps, heard ever so distinctively. With you, blood in your quilt, the sound wasn't made so clearly. Yet you know what you hear, and you must remain on guard. Despite the fact, the slacking of your heart beats so hard. The footsteps from your yard rustle in rhythmic motion. Whomever, whatever, taking pride in the enchantment notion. You must find a torch. This guest you would scorch. Then, footsteps approach the porch. Who on God's green earth would intrude my property at this time of night? Who, I say? Who? Without one expecting a fight. If not a fight, then quarrel. God knows I need my sleep. For the time, in the lane rain past 3, and this visitor I have no intentions to keep. More likely, it must be some teen, maybe child, performing some boisterous prank. A scandalous lecture for them will be most frank. You rant in bed, finding courage in your head, rage, your eyes fiery red. Before a knock on your door, before any request, you burst out of your bundle and your bed of rest. You stomp your way to the front door, cussing while you implore. About still, who could it be in front of my door? The doorknob is now at your reach, preparing yourself for the renegade ranting of prior speech. The door opens. Nobody's there. Just whisperings winds over here. Nothing to cause any fear. You gather many of thought standing in solitude, in the long open fields and the only thing in sight. You shrug in suspicious wondering that maybe it's your imagination that gave you a fright. You pivot and turn, thinking maybe it was merely just a bad dream. Softly, tired, and slowly, you walk still, an ominous thought that tonight's theme. Confused and cautiously, you enter your room, anticipating to go back to bed. When you find outside the window, swinging like a pendulum, is a dog's severed head. Blood dripping, head swaying, spine nodding, sickly motioning, faintly falling, and closet opening. That was pretty good. Personally, I think that guy's gonna fucking die. And that was me. 9 lives from Wise Men Lives. Or Cat or Yumi, depending. And that was a poem by Glad Hatter, titled Night. I hope you all enjoyed. And I suspect he's back.
I'm back. I'm sorry about that.
Welcome back. It was good. I finished.
You did. When did? How long of silence was there?
An introduction's worth?
Oh, well, nice. Sorry if I was gone for too long. Just got back, and the lemon tea tastes rather fine and dandy.
Nice. I liked it. It was a good story.
Hmm?
Like I said, that guy's gonna be dead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was trying to, well, if it didn't sound like it, it was Edgar Allan Poe inspired. So
Mhm.
I try not to be too much like it, but have my own pizzazz to it and stuff like that. I don't know.
Everybody
Yeah.
loves pizzazz.
Yeah, you have to have that spunk. All right. Well,
It was enjoyable.
I'm going to get ready and sign off and read a narration to you guys before I sign off, and then yeah, I'm gonna get back to my business by I don't know, tinkering with things that's tinkerable.
I'm probably gonna go get dinner.
Yeah.
Went to a convention today and I had no money. I was like,
Yeah, it's always good. This narration I tried to do for my channel earlier, or not earlier, but like I don't know, like 3-4 months ago, you know.
Mhm.
But the problem about it was, since it's a narration or it's all quotations of a demon.
Mhm.
I try to do the demon voice, like, listen to me, throughout the entire narration, but I shouldn't do that. Like, I didn't want to come across that the demon's like some, like, listen to me, buddy, or something. Like, this is what the demon voice sounds like. You're supposed to deal with it. Yeah, no.
But what kind of demon is it?
I don't know. It just says demon.
You need to say it normal.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, they might have normal voices too.
Yeah, true. Wait, this is a narration of Silence, a Fable by Edgar Allan Poe, and might I add, it is my favorite story of Edgar Allan Poe. Take out the cigarette, and we shall start. Silence, a Fable. Listen to me, said the demon as he placed his hand upon my head. The region of which I speak of is a dreary region in Libya, by the borders of the river Zaire, and there is no quiet there, nor silence. The waters of the river have a saffron and sickly hue, and they flow not onwards to the sea, but palpitate forever and forever beneath the red eye of the sun with a tumultuous and convulsive motion. For many miles on either side of the river's oozy bed is a pale desert of gigantic water lilies. They sigh one into the other in that solitude, and stretch towards the heaven their long and ghastly necks, and nod to and fro their everlasting heads. And there is a indistinct murmur which cometh out from among them like the rushing of the subterrene water, and they sigh one to the other. But there is a boundary to their realm, the boundary of dark, horrible, lofty forest. There, like the waves about the Hebrides, the low underwood is agitated continually, but there is no wind throughout the heaven, and the tall primeval trees rock eternally hither and thither, with a crashing and mighty sound, and from their high summits, one by one, drop everlasting dews. And at the roots strange poisonous flowers lie writhing in perturbed slumber, and overhead, with a rustling and loud noise, the grey clouds rush westwardly forever until they roll a cataract over the fiery wall of the horizon. But there is no wind throughout the heaven, and by the shores of the river Zaire there is neither quiet nor silence. It was night, and the rain fell, and falling it was rain, but having fallen it was blood, and I stood on the morass among the tall, and rain fell upon my head, and the lilies sighed one into the other in the solemn of their desolation. And all at once the moon arose through the thin ghastly mist, and was crimson in color, and mine eyes fell upon a huge grey rock which stood by the shore of the river, and was lighted by the light of the moon. And the rock was grey and ghastly and tall, and the rock was grey. Upon its front were characters engraved in the stone, and I walked through the morass of the water lilies until I came closer unto the shore, that I might read the characters upon the stone, but I could not decipher them. And I was going back into the morass, when the moon shone with a fuller red, and I turned and looked again upon the rock, and upon the characters, and the characters were desolation. And I looked upwards, and there stood a man upon the summit of the rock, and I hid myself among the water lilies that I might discover the actions of the man. And the man was tall and stately in form, and was wrapped up from his shoulders to his feet in the toga of old Rome, and the outlines of his figure was indistinct, but his features were the features of a deity, for the mantle of the night, and of the mist, and of the moon, and of the dew had left uncovered the features of his face, and his brow was lofty with thought, and his eye wild with care, and in the few furrows upon his cheek I read the fables of sorrow and weariness and disgust with mankind, and a longing after solitude. And the man sat upon the rock. I leaned I leaned his head upon his wait. And the man sat upon the rock, and leaned his head upon his hand, and looked out upon the desolation. He looked down into the low unquiet shrubbery, and up into the tall primeval trees, and up higher at the rustling heaven, and into the crimson moon. And I lie close within the shelter of the lilies, and observed the actions of the man. And the man trembled in solitude, but the night waned, and he sat upon the rock. And the man turned his attention from the heaven, and looked out upon the dreary river Zaire, and upon the yellow ghastly waters, and upon the pale legions of the water lilies. And the man listened to the sighs of the water lilies, and to the murmur that came up from among them. And I lie close within my covert, and observed the actions of the man. And the man trembled in solitude, but the night waned as he sat upon the rock. Then I went down into the recesses of the morass, and waited afar in among the wilderness of the lilies, and called unto the hippopotami which dwelt among the fens in the recesses of the morass. And the hippopotami heard my call, and came with the behemoth unto the foot of the rock, and roared loudly and fearfully beneath the moon. And I lie close within the covert, and observed the actions of the man. And the man trembled in solitude, but the night waned, and he sat upon the rock. Then I cursed the elements with the curse of tumult, and a frightful tempest gathered in the heaven where before there had been no wind. And the heaven became livid with the violence of the tempest, and the rain beat upon the head of the man, and the floods of the river came down, and the river was tormented into foam, and the water lilies shrieked within their beds. And the forest crumbled before the wind, and the thunder rolled, and the lightning fell, and the rock rocked to its foundation. And I lay close within my covert, and observed the actions of the man. And the man trembled in solitude, but the night waned, and he sat upon the rock. Then I grew angry and cursed, with the curse of silence, the river and the lilies, and the wind and the forest, and the heaven and the thunder, and the sighs of the water lilies. And they became accursed, and were still, and the moon ceased to totter up its pathway to heaven, and the thunder died away, and the lightning did not flash, and the clouds hung motionless, and the waters sunk to their level and remained, and the trees ceased to rock, and the water lilies sighed no more, and the murmur was heard no longer from among them, nor any shadow of sound throughout the vast, illimitable desert. And I looked upon the characters of the rock, and they were changed, and the characters were silence and mine eyes fell upon the countenance of the man, and his countenance was wan with terror, and hurriedly he raised his head from his hand, and stood forth upon the rock and listened. But there was no voice throughout the vast, illimitable desert, and the characters upon the rock were silence, and the man shuddered, and turned his face away, and fled afar in haste, so that I beheld him no more. Now there are fine tales in the volumes of the Magi, in the iron-bound melancholy volumes of the Magi. Serene, I say, are glorious histories of the heaven, and of the earth, and of the mighty sea, and of the genii that overruled the sea, and of the earth, and of the lofty heaven. There is much lore, too, in the sayings which were said by the Sibyls, and holy, holy things were heard of old by the dim leaves that trembled around the Dodona. But as Allah liveth, that fable which the demon told me as he sat by my side in the shadow of the tomb, I hold to be the most wonderful of all. And as the demon made an end to his story, he fell back within the cavity of the tomb and laughed, and I could not laugh with the demon, and he cursed me because I could not laugh. And the lynx which dwelleth forever in the tomb came out therefrom, and lay down at the feet of the demon, and looked at him steadily in the face. And there you go.
That was good.
Yeah. I really enjoyed that because it's an ironic tale, I like to think. Because, like, the guy being, like, scared, being on top of the rock, he's all worried about his life struggles and all that shit. He's, like, all worried and scared, like, kind of, not really scared, but kind of, like, tremble with his own depression because of the rain falling and thunder that the demon summoned. Like, he summoned all these freaking trees rocking back and forth, and thunder rolling, and lightning bolts, and the heavy wind, and this quote-unquote screeching of the water lilies. But after all that, that didn't really give him much of a flinch, but with silence, it freaked him the fuck out. I would kind of be silent. I'd be kind of, like, freaked out, too, if I was, like, standing outside and there was no sound at all, you know?
It happens sometimes. It's always when you feel like, okay, an apocalypse happened. I'm fucked.
Yeah. It's like, oh, I don't know. I just thought that was really cool. Another one I like is what was it? It's a parable that he wrote, not Silence, but Shadows. Yeah, I think it's Shadows that he wrote. And another story he wrote, one of his first creepy stories. It's kind of funny in a way, because the story is I think is of this guy being in prison. He's being shipped off overseas to be in a prison cell or something like that. So he's in the ship, but the ship got caught up in a whirlwind, and a storm destroyed the ship. And he like flew off, but he still landed on like the dock of the boat. But the dock isn't attached to the boat; it's like floating about on the ocean. And he gets picked up by another ship, and it gets picked up by these like not exactly soldiers or enforcers, but quote unquote to be like of dead people. And that boat gets sunken into a freaking whirlpool too. So he pretty much has to go through all this. So I think the meaning of that story is like he has to go through this shit over and over and over. So yeah,
That sucks.
I know, but it's like Edgar Allan Poe's kind of style though. He had like there's like no like video game creepypastas or any like lost episodes. He had to come up with like original shit.
And just
And
stuff that was scary at the time. Things I think people do that now, like they're trying to find things that are relatable that we have.
yeah, that's that.
But I don't know, it's just when you try to make everything scary, it just I think what makes something scary is that it's unique and it's not understand. You can't understand what it is.
Yeah, like
And I think that's scary amongst yourself. Like say like you don't know what a tiger is, right?
yeah,
And you go out to the like to India and you see a tiger. I mean that's gonna be fucking terrifying because you don't know what it is.
yeah,
It should
it
be the
will be.
unknown, just primal fear of knowing that something can kill you.
Yeah.
Because I think we all play video games and we know it's not gonna kill you. You know?
Yeah, I mean, a problem I have with the creepypastas now is that they try to, like, not exactly reference, but put in, like, shit in their story, like, I was texting on my iPad to my friend, and I was saying,
Yeah, I know.
LOL,
It's
bitch,
free
well,
advertisement for other things.
yeah, and they do shit like, I was just now on the creepypasta wiki page after reading this, so that's another cliche,
Or
and
another
there's,
thing I don't like is how they try to romanticize them or like try to give human qualities to things that aren't supposed to be human. Like even though it's really
yeah.
like well written, there's this one story where they try to give reason for Jeff the Killer and like they put him in like high school settings. He fell in love with the girl and then like he just went back to killing or something like that. Like it was like good writing, but I don't
Yeah.
think that they're like some things just don't need a backstory. I think some things are creepier when they don't have a backstory.
Exactly. Like there's more I find it more creepy whenever there's something unknown. Whenever there's like for instance like say there's like say that there's someone wrote a story about a man no reason killing people. Not like Jeff the Killer, but his gimmick, his this guy's gimmick is like he has to kill. Like he fears that he's gonna die like if he doesn't kill someone, and that right
Hmm.
there, just saying that is kind of creepy in itself because you don't because there's no backstory of why like oh why does he have to
I
do this
think when you
girlfriend
take out,
person?
yeah, I think when you take out the why, like why they're doing something, I think that's also kind of because there used to be those like slasher movies back in the day where you didn't know why they're killing, they just were.
Yeah, um, uh, I mean there needs to be
I mean,
more
I'm not gonna say,
unknown.
yeah, I'm not gonna say like, oh, movies from the 80s, like scary movies from the 80s are the best because they're cheesy as shit, but they're entertaining.
Yeah,
It's just when you like, okay, like say like Paranormal Activity 1 was like really creepy just because it had like the maybe it's real factor to it. But then when you get to like watching part 4 and you're like, okay, it's just a sequel part of it, let's just watch some scary spookies and get on with our day.
yeah. No,
Then I don't know, I liked when Slenderman was just the from the image boards. I like when it was just a thing. And now people are murdering because of it and it's just
yeah. I don't really. I don't. I haven't said my thoughts about the stabbings in the where is
like
it Wyoming?
I don't think a lot of people are like that. It was just I like honestly, it sounded like they were trying to do more Jeff the Killer kind of killing, and then they just decided it was just going to be too messy, so they went to the woods. Either way, it's extremely messed up.
It is messed up, and it shouldn't even happen in the first place. The Wyoming stabbing. I haven't said my part of the Wyoming stabbings, so here's what I'm gonna say to the viewers. It shouldn't have happened. That's pretty much all I'm gonna say. It shouldn't have happened. The little girls. I'm gonna quote Creeps McPasta. That if they are getting in a mindset to where that they want to get away from the real world and be in Slenderman's mansion, then they're pretty much miserable in the real world, and something's happening to them in order to plan a would-be murder if the girl hadn't survived. Thank God that she did survive, but
Hmm.
for them to plan something out like this for like months and months on end, it's like a little bit nerve-wracking because I don't really it. I mean, I mean, what were you doing whenever you was 12 years old? I mean, what was I doing whenever I was 12 years old? I was like playing a shitload of video games, but I didn't let shit like video games like Grand Theft Auto or like Resident
Well,
Evil.
the way that me and my younger sister were raised is that we knew the difference between things. It's just like this is just entertainment. It's not real.
Exactly,
Like
and
just
I think
separate
that
the two.
yeah, I think another thing that Creeps McPasta said a while ago, I hate to go ahead and call me a ripoff, but like you said, like
If quotes are good, quotes are good.
yeah, people should be monitored. I mean, kids should be monitored of what they do, and there should be a good old sit down with them about explaining, like, okay, this is fake, this is real, this is what you shouldn't do. All this is just kind of like a fun fad. You shouldn't come along on it or whatever. It just shouldn't have happened. I mean,
It's
I
like at the
mean,
end of the day, like real or not, at the end of the day, all of them are just stories.
exactly. And now there's all these media coverage trying to attack, I guess, the community of creepypasta and trying to be like,
Because it's always just gonna be the unknown. It's because I guess we're the weirder kids who like scary, spooky, like darkness and stuff. So I
yeah,
guess the demographics there. But I mean, a good majority of us know the difference because it's just a story.
exactly.
And even if it does get to that point, I mean, you gotta like sit down and just realize it's just like I don't want to be a murderer. And there's some people who just go past that point, and it's just I don't know how people do it.
Yeah. And there's also something you have to consider that Slenderman is really, really popular. You have to consider that, and like a lot of people, it declares that he's real whenever he's actually not. But there's a lot of people that like not referring to the ladies in Wyoming, but I've even met people and talked to people myself like a year ago. That's like, oh my God, Slenderman's like outside my window and shit like that. Like I don't know, trying to make me
That's also like
believe him.
the like romanticism also. Like there's also those people who are just like have a fetish for him, and it's just like that, and all the people who dress like Jeff the Killer to be like, oh, he's so hot, look at him, he's a tortured soul.
Yeah. I hate Jeff the Killer.
I don't like that story either.
Yeah, what the story is like really bad. Like,
I don't know
and
how
it's
it got so popular. Like I don't know. Like I've seen some really really good like creepypasta. Like one of my personal favorites is Crawl Space, just because
oh
it's
yeah,
freaking creepy.
yeah. But
I love that one.
Jeff the Killer is pretty much a 1980s slash film ripoff.
Like yeah, like it would have done really well if it was a movie in the 80s. I mean, they
Exactly.
could just make it a slasher right now, but I mean, it's just so
Come on.
stupid.
I mean, if Hollywood, I mean, you know what
And then they gave,
Hollywood.
yeah, and then they gave it like Jane the Killer, and I'm like, okay, that one was written better. I'm gonna give it that, but
You know what fucking Hollywood's gonna do to Jeff the Killer? They're gonna make it like every other. All right. Here's what it's gonna be. There's gonna be the preppy guy. There's gonna be the jock. There's gonna be the virgin. There's gonna be the
starring Brad Pitt. And there's gonna be that hot girl who's just there because she's pretty.
Sorry about that. My mom was over here, but let me continue. Here's what they're gonna do. There's gonna be the jock. There's going to be the preppy bitch. There's going to be the virgin that always survives. There's going to be the tortured soul lady that listens to like heavy metal music or goth rock or
And she's always distant from the group.
yeah. That's always like yeah, I'm gonna drink some like liquor. There's gonna be there's always going to be the misleading guy that
The
makes
annoying younger brother, or like the annoying guy. That's also a thing.
yeah, there's there's going to be a sex scene. There's going to be at least five
There's
titty
gonna be
shots.
there's gonna be a death sex scene.
Yeah, yeah. There's going to be at least five titty shots. You have to include that in a horror film. Which,
Yeah,
if you
like
want
there's
to,
a bunch of horror movies I watched where it's just like, we're in a haunted asylum. I'm gonna change my shirt and show my tits. I'm saying as a female,
yeah,
I personally would not take off my shirt, especially in like a haunted ass place where I can get like tetanus and shit. Like there's,
exactly.
I'm
I
not gonna have
mean,
like the girls flopping around just for the fuck of it. Like, oh no, my shirt got dirty. It's like, no shit, you're in like an
yeah.
abandoned asylum.
And here's the ending. Here's what the ending is going to be for Jeff the Killer. It's going to be a cliffhanger to follow up for a sequel. That's the
He's
way
gonna
it's going.
be,
Like he's
they're
going to
gonna
be
kill
like,
him, and then after credits, he's gonna come back.
oh no, not even that, not even that. Knowing today's Hollywood crap, they're going to be like half-assing it. They're going quote unquote, oh he's dead, and like there's going to be a scene of the Virgin and the distant guy walking together, holding their hands for no fucking reason, despite that they didn't give any character building to the fuckers. And then there's going to be like the camera panning down on Jeff the Killer, and he's going to be like laying down on the ground, then his hand twitches, and that's your sequel. That's your follow-up to a sequel. That's going to be the ending of Jeff.
And then right when the credit starts, it's gonna perfect circle, go back to sleep's gonna play, and
Oh my
just,
god. Holy shit. Like, it's gonna be like, oh my god. Oh, fuck. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna have to get out of here, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize, but I really enjoyed the rant with you, Kate. Kat.
it's fine.
Yeah, I'm sorry for leaving short notice, but thank you, viewers, for tagging along with us, and thank you for those of you that witnessed me vomiting in the middle of my live stream. Embarrassing, but it's Jonah's fault. He made me eat some fucking salt. That fucking punk ass bitch. No, it's just the way I should end off all of my live streams. That punk ass bitch, baby. I'm after you. No, but thank you very much for joining in. Thank you for
Thank
all.
you.
I'm gonna give out the links to everyone in the chat, or not chat, in the description below. And thank you all so much. I love you with each and everything I have in my soul. The reason why I keep doing this is because of you guys, and because of guests like Kat and Jonah. That even though he almost made me die, that's the reason why I keep doing this. I love you guys, and say goodbye to the audience.
Goodbye. Thank you for having me.
See you later. Oh wait, this is the wrong button.